Welcome to week 4 of Thoughts and Thoughts. So, another casual little review. Not a review. Recap? Not a recap. Anyway, these are my thoughts from week 4. So, this is just a collection of random thoughts collected over a week, and don't expect things to flow, but I'll try my best. I have a weird feeling about this one. Not a weird feeling, but I feel like I've done this one already, but I know I haven't. Maybe I did in a dream. Anyway, it's kind of weird. So, the first thought that I had in that week was that reality is making a book is hard. That's a lot of words, but this is strictly about self-publishing. So, Step 1, you have an idea. In Step 2, you have more ideas. In Step 3, you make a story thing. And then characters are doing things in order to get somewhere and achieve something, from defeating a big bad to kissing their love or interest and living happily ever after, or whatever. But after Step 3, it's the wild west of writing while wallowing in woe is me time and trying not to end up having to rewrite the whole thing. So, basically, I was having like an overwhelming moment, and just like, I don't know, this is just, writing is just, I know writing is hard. I know writing is challenging. Making a book is hard and challenging. But sometimes it just hits you. And then you have to figure out planning, pantsering, planting, whatever floats your boat. And then after you've written the first draft and you've thrust all your ideas out and you've finished that and you feel all tired and wasted, next step is to edit and edit and edit and edit. Edit and edit your heart's, not to your heart's desire, it's just edit everything. And then editor. Then you send it to an editor. It's good to send it to an editor, I think. You can find ways to not, that it won't cost so much. You can find ways without sacrificing quality. You can find ways. But yeah, all this editing is a lot, but you need to do it. And you need to do it yourself. You're not getting someone to do it. You're doing it all yourself. I figured out that there is a kind of a level. I figured out a nice way to edit, to self-edit. So after you write the first draft, this first stage of editing is to restructure the plot. Like for me, I'm a pantser, so it's all over the place. And to restructure the plot, to review it, to make sure everything flows nicely. And then the next step is to make sure the sentences are flowing. And then the next step is to get rid of like the crutch words. Like words I often use is like smirk. I have so many characters smirking. And there's even a lot of smirking in my stories. Oh my gosh, they have to do something else. I have a lot of characters looking over shoulders, looking at the sky. They're doing a lot of looking. So instead of doing a lot of looking, instead of saying she looked at the sunset, I'd say the sunset was red and orange or something. I hit my mic again. I don't know, do you hear it when I hit my mic? I don't know. Anyway. And once you get it to an editor after you've done all your own stuff, come to realize there are types of editing. See, I didn't know this when I first started writing. I had no idea that there were types of editors. So there is developmental editor, and this editor looks at your plot, your overall plot. Are there some inconsistencies? Are characters' motivations clear? That sort of thing. They look at your developmental stuff. And then there is line editing, or it's also called copy editing. They look at the grammar, they look at the punctuation, that sort of thing, making sure sentences flow. So you want to make sure you have your story is sound before you get line editing. Developmental editing although depends on the story if you think you need it or not. If you don't think you need it, I think it's okay not to go through with it. That is my opinion, because my novel, portal fantasy novel coming out this fall, Between Roses, I didn't put it through developmental editing. And this is not just because I wanted to cut costs. Okay, I did want to cut costs, but also because there's nothing in the plot that I feel like that I need someone else's opinion on. It feels solid to me. And this story has been, I first wrote it in 2013, so it's been restructured and edited. I've had several beta readers on it previous to me even thinking about publishing this book. So it's gone through quite extensive editing on my part. And the plot is very sound. There's nothing amiss. So I just got line editing done. Yep. Some editors offer consultations on the zero draft planning stages. So if you need help on that, some editors say, I can help you with that. We can have a consultation. There's that option too. So you think, okay, do I need that? I didn't do that. I don't do planning stages because I'm a pantser. But if you're a planner or an outliner, you can go and get consultations like that from editors too. And then there is proofreading. This is after you've done everything, then you get proofreading, which is checking to make sure there's no other little things, weird things. And then you also have beta readers. Where do beta readers come in? They come in before you send it off to your editors after you've done all the developmental kind of stuff, you've done your own editing, everything like that. Then you get beta readers to read the book and see what they think and stuff like that. Maybe they might catch some inconsistencies that you need to deal with. So, and then what are alpha readers? Betas. Alphas are readers' wolves. I have this picture of wolves on the screen. Oh, we are wolves. We are readers. Readers are wolves. We are readers too. We are writers. Wolves and writers. I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying? This is coffee speaking. What am I saying? So what are alpha readers? Alpha readers are the readers that read the first draft. They will give feedback. These alpha readers should also be writers, in my opinion. I've never gotten alpha readers before. I guess possibly you could say me posting my first draft stories on Wattpad is like getting alpha readers. Maybe, possibly. I have no idea. Okay, so, and then there's these things called the ARC, the ARCs, the Advanced Reader's Copy. Huh? What is Advanced Reader's Copy? Oh, before I got into self-publishing, before I decided that I would do self-publishing, I had no idea what an ARC was. So what is an ARC? Okay, these are like free copies of books that authors send out to readers to review in advance. So you get a free book, reader. If you leave a review, be much appreciated to help me get my book out and noticed and everything like that. So there's all kinds of stuff involved in this self-publishing world. Okay. It's just so much. And when I first got into self-publishing, it's like, it's so overwhelming. It's so much. So you got to do your research. The screen doesn't move. Okay. Still about self-publishing. The stuff that you have to think about. I have these two lists. One for ebook and one for paperback hardcover. This is things that you need. First, you need your manuscript. Then you need some editors. You might need editors. Because some editors offer only developmental editing. Some editors only offer line editing / copy editing. Some editors only do proofreading. So you might want to find someone who does a package of all things, or you might want to find someone for each section of editing. You also need a blurb. This is 100 to 150 to about 200 words or 250 words. I've seen some fantasy novels who have about a 250 word to 260 word blurb. How did I find this out? I go to Amazon, I copy paste a blurb into a Word document and count the words. Okay? So, you also need a front cover for an ebook. It's only the front cover. You don't need a back cover for the ebook. I don't know how you're going to even do that for an ebook if you want a back cover. But for paperback and hardcover books, you'd want a back cover too. You'd also want to figure out what you want to put on the spine. And then for ebook formatting, you might find a distributor who can do it for you simply. So I'm going to distribute my novel Between Roses through Draft 2 Digital. So I also reach out to them asking, okay, see, I live in Japan. Can I still use your services? And they say, yeah, sure, you can use us. So great, I will do that. And now for paperback hardcover, I am not sure, but for formatting, you might be able to find a distributor who can do it for you simply. So Draft 2 Digital, I think, also distributes like the paperback versions of the books. So I might use them, or I might get someone to do the formatting. That's the thing. You need to get someone to do the formatting. It's another thing. It's another cost. Okay, do you want a map? I don't have map on the paperback side, but I put this in the section as any special editions. Do you want sprayed edges? Do you want maps? Do you want illustrations in the book for the paperback hardcover? All this stuff. Okay, now both of them. Again, marketing. Marketing. Including the swag like bookmarks, character art, etc. That's another cost. That is another cost. Do you want that stuff? Do you want to include that stuff? Do you want your readers to have stuff? I want stuff. So I'm going to give stuff to my readers, right? Maybe. Okay. That was a lot, right? Book self-publishing is a lot. Do your research. So the next thought that I had was that what is more tasty than strawberry jam and butter? Honey and butter. It's so good. Especially when you put the butter on the toast and then you toast it and then you put honey on and you put it in the toaster oven again and then the honey melts a little bit with the butter honey melt. That is so good. But sometimes I do like a nice strawberry jam and butter toast. It reminds me of my childhood. Because as a kid, we get it. It's really good. But honey and butter melted together on toast, it's really good. That's what I thought. What do you like to put on your toast? What do you like to put on your toast? I do like sometimes put peanut butter on bread, but I don't like to toast peanut butter. I don't really like melted peanut butter. I like it when it's not melted. But also it depends on the peanut butter. I also don't like peanut butter that has little bits of peanuts in it. I don't like that. Do you like it? Okay. I had this thought last week. Do I want to show my face or not, if ever, on YouTube? I have. Okay, I have shown my face on YouTube. I've done videos where I don't show my face, and then I did videos where I do show my face. And now I'm doing videos where I don't show my face again. Pros of showing my face. You get to see me talk. You get to see my hand gestures that I'm doing right now. You get to see me fiddling with my hair. You get to see me moving around. The cons is that you see me talk. You see me. I'm not actually, my face doesn't do a lot of interesting things when I talk. I'm not so very expressive. So I don't think I'm pretty interesting to look at. I have tried to be the expressive, weird YouTuber when I did show my face on this exact same channel. It's been rebranded kind of. But I used to try to do that, but I just felt like I was acting and being fake. So I just don't do, I'm not a theater person. I just don't do a lot of things with my face. So I do a lot of things with my voice, but not a lot with my face. I also don't want my face out on the internet unless it's absolutely unavoidable. Also, if I do show my face and I happen to do something weird that I don't want people to see, I can't edit videos. So, I don't know. Maybe like in the future when I have money to spare, I will hire somebody to edit my videos, but um until then, probably you're not going to see my face. Or if you do, I'll be wearing a mask. I am contemplating that, actually. I've been ever since this week or last week, which was last week thoughts. I've been contemplating wearing a mask and fox ears, having a green screen type of situation, and actually talking to the camera. I've had that thought. I don't know if I would talk about writing or out something else, but I had that thought. It's a thought. Okay, so I'm thinking about June, which is Pride Month. I did do a Pride Month challenge for writers last year. It was just 7 days, but I'm thinking of doing it again, or something similar. I don't know. I haven't put much thought into this. You want to go follow me on Instagram at Foxwood Author. You can if you want to. I'd love to see you there. And if you've come from Instagram, hey there, it's me, Anna. Okay, so I'd like to, in this last segment, talk about YouTubers I like that are cool. And these are people who are not writers I've been following for quite some time. So first we have a.k.a. Spagnola. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She is awesome. She starts her videos with "Hey Best Pally," and I thought, when I first saw that intro, I was like, she sounds so cool. I mean, it's a play on her name, and it instantly made me like her. Instantly made me curious. That means she's fun, and also the first video I saw was the one I have on screen, which is 50,000 candy hearts. I create a huge artwork. And I just happened to be watching Rangoli videos. I was watching Rangoli videos and I was thinking, this is such cool art. This is fascinating. And it has some religious meaning to it. And I thought, these are interesting. Very interesting. I've never heard of these things before. And then I just happened to find Allie's video. And then I'm like, this is, 50,000 candy hearts? You know, it's like the, I use a whole bunch of things to do something YouTubers, right? And I kind of like, I like those sorts of videos, okay? And she goes all in and it's just fascinating. And her outro is super cool too. I mean, I went back through her videos to see where it is that she came up. How did she come up with this outro? This is so cool. And there was a video where she says something at the end of the video, what is my outro? And then she says, oh, I got the perfect one. And she does this. It's cool. It's so cool. This is supposed to do something here. Okay. There we go. When you see these videos, she does a whole bunch of different things. She's so talented, okay? She does these music things where she's like, there's one here, like, what if Miley Cyrus Flowers was by Bruno Mars? So she takes all the elements that make a Bruno Mars song, and then she sings Flowers by Miley Cyrus. And sometimes she has her friends involved and all kinds of stuff. It's It's so cool, and she shows the process. I really like seeing the process of how she does these things, and she goes all in. Her whole thing is being outrageous, and she's just so cool. You know, she's like the cool aunt kind of person, and you guys, you need to check her out. You should check her out. You can binge her videos. It's just awesome. Okay, it's so fun, so fun. I don't know, she has so many fascinating ideas. I don't even know where she comes up with this stuff, but she's just cool. Okay, the next person, you might know this person, you might not. Swell Entertainment Amanda. So she says, "Hey, I'm Amanda, and I'm the final girl in your horror movie." And I thought, I actually recently found out about what final girl means when I first found her channel, okay? So, I first learned the phrase final girl when I read a book called My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. So, for Amanda, I can't remember how exactly I discovered her channel, because there was a time when I found her videos, okay? It could have been this video on her review of TanaCon. It could have been her video on I read Ice Planet Barbarian, so you don't have to. Or it could have been one of these videos trying to be the Magic Wiggles lady, or Demi Lovato bought artifacts. It could have been one of those. I don't know exactly, because there was a time where I was just watching her videos and I wasn't subscribed yet. Because I do that. I sort of review type, reaction type. They're not really drama channel videos, but I sort of just watched videos for a while to see if I like this person and see if they are not problematic in any way, because I've been fooled before. So, so I was watching her videos for a while before subscribing. I don't know what video made me actually subscribe to her. I don't remember that. But I remember I was like watching her videos and like, I'm actually enjoying her content quite a lot. I am going to subscribe. I can't remember. But she is pretty cool. Her videos are, I think they're mostly unscripted. They are edited, unlike my videos. She has an editor. I know his name is William because she often mentions him. She's writing a novel. I don't know much about her novel. I didn't watch any of her videos. She doesn't really talk much about it. She did talk about it once, I think. She's in a video like, I tried NaNoWriMo, so you don't have to, or something like that. She like challenged NaNoWriMo. She likes horror movies, which I do too. And she has lots of thoughts, which I do too. So I thought, it's not like I don't think we're similar people, but we have similar interests. So if you have similar interests, you gotta watch them. You should check her out. She's fun. She's nosy. And she's a cool person. So you should watch. And she is nice to listen to. And she does say in a lot of her videos that she says artists like to have her videos on while they are drawing. And when I do artsy stuff, I do have her videos on as sort of like background, but I do like watching too. So anyway, I like her. So the next one, this is the third one I'm talking about. This is actually one that I subscribed to recently. I was watching this channel called Tale Foundry, which talks about all kinds of different story type of things. It's a cool, like an animated robot kind of thing. It looks kind of steampunky. It's kind of cool. So you should also check out Tale Foundry. And I was looking for something similar to that. Also, some soothing commentary about deep sea creatures. I didn't really find that, but I did find this channel called Curious Archive. Whoever is the narrator for Curious Archive has such a nice, soothing voice. And he talks about like fictional worlds as if they are real. And he talks about science fiction creatures as if they are real. And it's so cool. And it's like, he did this. There's this one called The Biology of Subnautica. And Subnautica is this like underwater based exploration mystery type of game. If you know it, I guess it's pretty popular, I think. My partner was doing it, so I knew a little bit about it. It's this entire biology of Subnautica, and the way he introduces the creatures explains his exploration of the world is as if he was actually there, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and he goes through all these world building based sort of speculative biology, science fiction things, and it's really relaxing to listen to. So this is another one that I have on in the like background when I do artsy things. I also just watch it too. It's just so immersive and nice. You should check out a.k.a. Spagnola and all her outrageous stuff. Check out Amanda of Swell Entertainment. And also check out Curious Archive. 3 cool channels that I watch. Now you know a little bit about me. That's nice, isn't it? What are some cool YouTubers that you like watching? Mention them in the comments. Give me more things to subscribe to. I have subscribed to over 100 channels, and I may talk about some of the others that I'm subscribed to in another video if I feel like doing that. So, do you have any thoughts? Did you have a think? Subscribe, please. I need 500 people. The reason I'm saying that is, did you know, in order to monetize your channel, in order to get a little bit from AdSense, did you know that you need to have 500 subscribers? Did you know? I did not know that. I thought that anybody who has a few subscribers could monetize their channel. I thought that. But then I became a creator. Then I thought, well, what is this? I need 500 people. So I would appreciate if you subscribe. Share this with your friends, because I do recommend some YouTubers. So why not share it with your friends? Comments are always appreciated. Oh, the secret word. I need to give you guys a secret word. Okay. The secret word will be Subnautica. Okay. So, that is the end of the video. Subscribe button, like button, share button, bell button. How many buttons do we have? We have a lot of buttons. We could make a whole jacket out of all these buttons. That would be kind of fun, huh? I wonder if someone's done it before. Anyway, that's another random thought for another random week. That was kind of a nice thing. Another random thought for another random week. Okay, so anyway, that's it. And hope you have a lovely day. The fox is out.